Or we left the spa. That's what it was.
You two had gone to the spa. I had gone to the LeQ chapter, and I was being tailed by two people from my cult.
Sorry, what now?
Yeah, I mean, you don't know yet. The I tried to go deliver this message, but I ended up not doing very well on my stealth. So I just ran, panicked through the streets to my destination. Um, I was basically just tailed by them and delivered this message. Seemed like a very honest message from the like. There's some kind of deal happening with this chapter trusting or not trusting these orcs. This guy clearly doesn't want to give me details about what he's talking about, but he's like an honest dealer. Um, and I am a messenger for the two of them. There was some
Okay.
interesting lines of dialogue about what he isn't exactly a child anymore, or something like that. Um, like there's some kind of custody over someone is being trusted to this orc between the two It's like there's negotiations happening, uh,
Okay.
and it was talking to I forget his name. He's he's a kindly old man. It
Like
seems.
there's a
It seems he's just an honest, kindly old man. Oh my god, why I didn't write his name down, so it has left my brain.
Sir Simon?
Sir
Yeah.
Simon. He is the chapter head, right?
Yes.
Or
the Grandmaster.
yes, the Grandmaster Sir Simon. I'll write that down. I believe we ended as I was leaving that meeting.
Yeah, we all grouped up and went over to the Kuzenthrop, and we are outside the Kuzenthrop because we don't know if we can get in with our current dwarven company.
Oh yeah, Hilden was trying to get me laid like an
Yes.
egg. I remember that. Yeah.
Or no, was it Hilden was talking to you about me, right? Like if we were gonna hook up,
trying to set us
and
two.
then
Yeah.
But it also kind of felt like maybe she wanted a little taste of the half elf. Like it seemed like maybe she was interested.
She thought you were on the table, is what I understood.
Yeah.
Which Sage wasn't really of that opinion. I think I made a good pun. I said, so what do you want to figure out the pecking order, huh, Hilden? You know, you have a bird pecking.
I just realized. I think Hilden might actually be the only dwarf in this entire city that would not have as much of a problem with Hardback, considering she's a Loranian. So she might be a bit more amenable to a dwarf worshipping Sarajin. But maybe
Hilden. I was walking with Hilden to try and meet up with you two. That's what I was attempting to do with Hilden.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that was the last action we took. That's correct.
Gotcha.
And
okay. Yeah. Well, I think just as a quick recap, aside from that, I think last time we began last session on the airship. I believe we were having a conversation with the captain or the. I don't know. It seems like they have like a sort of joint partnership.
They were literally partners,
and yeah, they seem like they're partners. I don't know which one I called captain. They're both kind of captain in my head. But we were having a conversation with the two of them, specifically Gug, about what's to come. I believe he invited us to a party to celebrate with him, and also I think we got the inkling that they plan on embarking on a very dangerous quest after this. Harbeck mentioned that he might have been willing to join them and their crew, and they seemed quite hesitant at that, as if they were going somewhere that would be far too dangerous, even for the likes of Harbeck. But with that, we went down the rope, the ladder, and still not too certain how it started. But Quistis was mistaken for an orc who was disguising as a half-elf rather than a half-elf disguising as an orc.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the knights pointed us out that there was a spy trying to get away, and
Wasn't trying. I
Sage
got
and-
away.
The spy,
Yeah.
for the record, successfully got away. My deception worked entirely, and I backed him. I backed him off.
Yeah, Sage successfully taught the guard the valuable lesson of if you see something suspicious, never report it. Just let it
Never
go.
report it, otherwise you will be punished. Yeah.
Yeah, never report suspicious activity. Just let it go.
Just let it go, bro.
So that was a very, very valuable lesson from our brave Sir Captain. Quistis made her way back to the tower on her own just fine, but Sage and Harbeck walked back together, where they soon realized they were being followed by some sort of Yuan-Ti acolyte? Lizard lady, snake lady, I forget exactly.
Snake lady, yeah.
what
Yan
Yuan-Tis are.
T. Pure.
Yeah, her name is Noemi.
Noemi.
Found her
Yes,
token.
She was following us, and Sage tried at least to have her lose her tracks, but nevertheless, however effective that was, we still made our way back to the tower, where Arbeck was officially introduced to the team, the squad here, and we had a nice little moment of enjoying some nice alligator-shaped delicacies made from Surge, and soon after we got a knock on the door from a very finely dressed lady who had invited all of those who partook in the daring mission beyond the walls, and I believe she also was a little taken aback, was expecting us to be more finely dressed, or at least told us that we should be dressed appropriately for the occasion. And between all of us, nothing but warriors with zero fashion sense. He needed someone to help. And in these trying times, none other than Pierre came to our aid, wanting nothing but to help his captain and his fellow comrades. Surely, no strings attached, offered to bring us to Antonio, supposedly the best tailor in all of the town. And to his credit, when we met him, he very quickly sized everyone up, seeing exactly what they needed and how they should carry themselves in such an event. And even when we mentioned that this had to be done by the next day, he seemed not to have any worry at all. He told us that we should return after, what was it, the bells, after the bells sound, and we will pick up our outfits on the morrow. But there was still a little bit more work to be done. We were all still a little fresh, a little ripe from combat, and needed a good bath if we were to present ourselves in such a lordly feast. Pistis, Sigrund, and Uzet got their own private room to bathe off, and Harbeck got a very fine beard groom, one that I am quite pleasantly surprised by. I was not expecting to find such a master dwarven. I don't know what the word would be. Barber? I don't know if that's quite the name. Stylist.
I think it was a dwarven beard enthusiast. He was.
Yes. And there were some words that were had when he found out that Arbeck worshipped Sarajan. And despite my best efforts, it was not meant to be. He threw me out of the tavern, refused to accept my gold, and Harbeck never looked back.
Even more insulting, he tried to unbraid your beard.
I know, which I did not let him do. That was not going to happen. But yeah, we made out of that. Harbeck gained some very nice beard grooming materials and equipment, all the nice brushes and oils. And yeah, that's about it. I believe now we are on our way to meet Sage. What did we want to go to the prison for?
I think it was Hilden's idea.
Yeah, she wanted to hear our war stories.
Oh, okay.
At a proper place.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, so was that you're going to all meet up in the Kuzenthrop?
Yeah.
Is that the plan? All right.
I walked past without saying anything. They probably don't let me.
I don't know if you want to do that through the sanguine passage.
I
It might be the wrong place to walk boldly.
just see what I've been here before. Let's just see what they do. I just walk in. Do they stop me?
Yeah. Two of the guards immediately cross their halberds in front of you.
I point to Halbrecht. She's with us, right? Hilden. I'm like, I'm with her. You're not gonna let us in? We just want to drink. I got a good war story.
My people.
Yeah. You've let me in before.
They look over to Hildown, kind of reluctantly lower their halberds, and one of them says to her, "Gotta be careful. Feels a little exposed out here in front of the gates. You heard about the food riot?" Hildown says, "I have no idea. This morning a bunch of folks from the Lowe's came shouting at us that we were stockpiling food and keeping it from them all for ourselves. I mean, yeah, of course we are, but it's not like we're gonna...
True.
We need it.
True.
I mean, what, we'll feed them for a day? But, anyway, just keep your eye open if a rough crowd starts to form." Lan looks. She's soaking it in. It's not feeling like there's no good answers to this. It's all right, I will.
I nod at them and step in.
All right. She takes you over to the Mithril Hammer.
I will bow my head, venerable guards.
I'll give him a friendly nod. By the way, I'm curious.
I still have...
What's this Cousin's Hold thing mean? Is this just like where every other clan in the city goes, or is this just...
Which one? Let me zoom out.
It's
Houses
in the top
hold.
bottom right, to the right of the passage. Is this? It's like a place for like all the random clans that might
Yes.
be in the city can go.
So there's a place
Yeah,
for minor
miscellaneous
clans, kind of.
So I guess
Okay.
would that be where Harbeck would stay, or is this for
Uh,
specifically
yeah.
minor clan? Oh, okay. It's just there's still gonna be a little like rivalry, like oh Brian beard, but I'm still allowed to stay in the Kuzentrop.
It can't be
Yeah,
bad
so
guess.
you know they would actually there's aren't really any other brine beards in the city that you're aware of, so if you were to try to come stay here, you'd probably fall into the category of windblown.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Damn.
Yeah, I think that's
Calling you driftwood, dude. That's rough.
Yeah, trying to take our jobs.
Whoa. Yeah. Oh man.
Oh.
I will enter the tavern, finding a seat next to Harbeck.
All right, you can garden, you can pick the mushrooms, but that's it.
I go to the bar.
Yeah, if that's what it takes. Harbeck would do his part, but man, that would suck.
Sage is walking through here. I have the skull of that Deathlock on my belt, and I am looking around for people that might be watching or paying attention to me.
All right, feels feel pretty safe here. Someone would have to go full on disguise self or something like that. Try to follow you in here. Or invisible, I suppose.
Can never be too paranoid. Doing the calculations, Christus, get me a drink, yeah?
I walk over to the bar and get 4 drinks.
All right, we get some mushroom brown ales.
I take one of the cups. And I'm just like, no. I put it back. We talked about this last time. You only serve me the good stuff. Remember? You can serve this to everybody else, but you serve me the good stuff.
He is right. He takes your mug, goes back in the kitchen, like comes back 5 seconds later, says, "Here you go. Don't be telling the others, or they'll want it too." But you realize the premium costs extra.
Of course. I put a gold down on the table.
You know, it's
And I bring it back, and I before I turn around, I reposition them to where when I arrive at the table, the one that I think he just spit in or pissed in, that one's gonna be given to Sage.
Yep, I was about to say.
Sorry.
It's me, isn't it?
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I am.
You did that intentionally. That's totally funny. So you are trying to pull something on me and switch around the cups as you bring them to me?
No, I'm switching the cups, like, in my right hand will be Hilden in mine, and my left hand, if there's like a handle, yeah, there's going to be your 2. And I'll set them down in front of you casually. Maybe you notice the different color. I don't know. That's up to you.
You will see Sage not really notice or care about the drink, and he's thrumming his fingers on the table.
set the drinks down. Well, Hilden, you wanted to hear our stories? Harbeck's got a few.
Yeah, Hilda watched the whole thing, and she says, "You realize he gave you back the same mug with the exact same brew, and then just charged him more for it."
There might be extra protein in there. I'm not sure.
Yikes.
What? What do you mean?
You know, I appreciate the heads up. I was fairly aware.
Yes, the art of subtlety is not lost on the elves. I look down at the drink, not wanting to drink it now.
What? Are you afraid he spit in it?
I don't acknowledge that. Yeah, is that towards Sage?
I mean, I don't think he spit in it. Sage doesn't have the appetite for drink that he thought he did.
You can't not tell a story.
This city is like a powder room with bits of fire flitting about it. I don't want to drink.
That's exactly the reason to drink.
Well, I mean, if you don't want it, then I'll happily take your half. Nice.
I'd love that for you. I love that for you. Yeah, yeah, that works.
Well, I think Hardbeck would grab it and sort of gesture to Hildon, offering it to her first. Nice.
She says, "Why don't we split it?" She takes drinks half her mug, pours half of the mug in question into hers, and slides the other half back to you.
Is this gonna be like the Irish thing of splitting the G in Guinness?
No idea.
Okay.
You ever heard of that?
I'll do the same.
I've heard
thing.
of that.
It sounds like a dwarf, something a dwarf would do, to be able to perfectly split an ale in half. They drink it exactly to the half line.
The dwarven ability for sure.
Yeah, but I'll do the same thing.
Well, you see, this thing about success is it doesn't make me any less anxious, Hilden. We didn't lose anyone. We didn't lose any limbs. That's what worries me.
If you hadn't taken out those mortars, the undead would be fighting their way through the walls as we speak. This is a victory.
Hear, hear.
Sage nods. You're here.
You hear?
The war's still not over, but maybe it's a turn of the tide. Maybe I'll have to try something else.
You know anything about those food shortages that we're talking about?
It's a siege. One big long food shortage. Day 1, everyone has food. Day 2, the rich start buying up the food. You go on and it's just the rich with the food. Though even they'll run out eventually. Well, actually, I suppose they won't, because they'll just have the priests making more. Here
There's only
Peonians
so
are trying to
much.
make more, but
There's only so much food us clerics can make.
she looks a little glum.
Although-
I feel like Now you got me feeling guilty.
Guilt is the wrong
mean-
word. We should not feel guilty for our lives.
I mean, oh, wait, 1 second.
I think everyone is missing the point. I'll take a big drink. The siege may not be over, but neither is the fight with death. We shall all fight death until she eventually wins. But we are now on the attack, right? We are on the offensive. We are not just sheep in a barrel waiting for them to come and grab us. We have made a move. Moves change things. Change is good.
Hold on, wait,
Change.
eyebrow. You elves keep sheep in barrels?
Only when they push them, they have to float them down the river. It's a whole thing.
Feywild is a big place.
I mean, with the food situation, what could we even do? If I were to make 100 or so pounds of food and we were to go bring it to the loaves, I figure that would delve into chaos as everyone tries to get every last scrap of it.
Chaos can be used. Perhaps it is better for the lows to be fed, so that they are easier to be controlled. That is not my choice to make, though. It certainly worries me, the chafing. Our previous captain was killed over food deliveries as well. Do not forget, there are enemies in the walls yet.
You keep saying Rowan dies, but I don't think that means what you think that means.
Men die many deaths.
He got dropped. I got dropped. You almost got dropped in the sewers with the alligator. Your head stayed above water, right?
I've had my brushes with death. It has come close. Death did not grip him, though it tried.
Such delicate fingers. But food, Harbeck, food is your next great calling, providing food for the city.
I suppose. Let's see. What, I can summon the food for, 24 hours?
Just like continuously?
Or let's see. I can create containers made enough to sustain up to 15 people or 5 steeds for 24 hours. So I could feed what?
Never enough
I could
people.
feed 45 people. I could feed 45 people a day. Yeah.
I think you're.
At most, I could only feed at least 45 people. My spells are limited.
That would be noble for sure. Let nobody take away the kind act that would be. But I think perhaps your abilities are better used elsewhere.
It was your power with lightning. You were able to call it down bolt after bolt from the heavens. That and your healing.
And your drink and your personality.
Simply do what I must. The skies were right for it.
Says, she's right, we need a solution. We need the sea. need the harbor back. We need to deal with the Dracoliches. We need to be able to bring in ships full of food.
Well, one of the Dracoliches are already dead. There's only the two left. That is still two Dracoliches. But I certainly miss the sea. It would go a long way surrounding the city.
So that's what I'm hearing, though I didn't know if it was a tall tale. That gone airship full of orcs took out a Dracolich.
Sage will nod.
Although
Where
I
is
heard
the
it was
dragon
just a
tail?
wee one.
Took out the white, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yes. It was the smallest one, but it's still one less dragon we'll have to worry about.
Perhaps you could
Is
throw
that-
me
I'm
at it.
curious. Where is the white dragon's head? Is it just like, is it on the ship
It's
now, or
on
is
the
it still,
deck
like,
of
hanging?
the ship.
Oh, that makes sense.
I believe Quistis has something.
Yeah, like I
From the
took
dragon.
a scale or something. White dragon scale, white dragon wing spine for like a weapon handle. Wing spine. Draco, not dragon.
So what is the story on those orcs? Are they here to help? I mean, with that ship, a lot of stuff that didn't seem possible. Now we've got a chance.
I wouldn't count on them to stay around and help us much longer. I think their mission is elsewhere, but they've already lended a tremendous hand.
I believe what they seek is barrels upon barrels of silverine. Enough to fill their dreams. Then they'll be gone.
Don't get why people go so daft for silverine. Oh, it's white wine with bubbles. If you want bubbles, just get yourself a good beer.
The
Aye, aye.
bubbling upsets my throat. It feels very uncomfortable on my beak.
Drinking beer isn't about being comfortable, it's about being drunk, which makes you comfortable.
That's true.
I pull out the future weapon handle that is the White Draco Lich wing spine and then the scale. And I set them on the table in front of Hilden.
It's nice. She picks them up and is examining them.
That'll be a weapon handle, and I don't know what the scale will be. How big is like a scale? Is it like? Could you make a tiny shield out
It's
of it
like
or
the
something?
size of a dinner plate.
Okay, no, not really then.
I mean, it's big, but not big enough for that.
I hold it over my
Maybe a-
face. Maybe I make a mask out of it. Sage?
That's an idea. Idea. I know of somebody who would have many different artisanal ideas just looking at that spine.
Someone says, you know, we had that ship, or if they would help. I mean, we need the sea. We need ships that can bring food into the city. And maybe even bring the innocent out. Although that'd take 100 ships. But it's all a step at a time. The whole idea is too big to think about. It's like fighting a bunch of goblin raiders. You look at the whole group of them and it seems impossible, but you just keep killing the goblin in front of you until there's no more left. And that's how you get it done. Break it into pieces. What's step one to getting the sea back and feeding the city? She looks over to Harbeck. You're the sailor.
Well, the first thing is, it doesn't matter if we have the harbor or not. Damn dragons. As long as they fly, they'll be able to destroy just about any ship comes in.
So, we need the
And
harbor.
if you throw enough, I think the harbor doesn't matter if you can't get the ships past those dragons. Suppose if you threw enough sailors and ships, they'd miss some, but after a while, no sane sailor is gonna want to sail to the city.
So we need to take the harbor, and we need to put down the dragons. One of which is already down.
The harbor could be taken. Downing a dragon. Those orcs have the power of lightning, the ability to call it forth from their hands. This gives them the ability, equal footing. We must be more inventive.
What if we made a mobile ballista? Maybe on a ship? Put a couple on a ship, tried to bait it out into the open waters, and just start shooting it?
I know that I remember people making a lot of fun of like Game of Thrones because of how that just kind of doesn't work very well on ships. But can I try and do it like a sailor? I mean, or would I just know this? Like, how well do ballistas or sort of like large siege machines, or even like smaller, like Scorpion, I think is what the Romans use, like smaller versions?
A ballista would be the thing. I mean, Romans did use that. They're not.
Be hard to aim.
I mean, part of the problem is when, as you roll, as the ship rolls from side to side, like if you're shooting sort of broadside, then it can either go into the water short or fly over the ship. If you're like following a ship, so it's got sort of a bigger footprint, then it's it's not as wide, but it's more likely to hit somewhere along the length of the ship.
Do we think our engineer dwarf friend Gertrude could build a gyroscope?
A what now?
What's a gyroscope?
You think like something that like stabilizes a ship so it doesn't rock?
Not stabilize the ship, but stabilize the ballista specifically. Like add weights around and like have it counterbalanced.
Gyroscopic ballista.
Just saying. It's better than any other idea we have.
Gertrude is a master. Perhaps the solution with ballistas is something that has been implemented by the crown. Those Draco Liches know the pattern. They will likely interrupt and plan their strategy accordingly. I would believe we should try to bring one of these down to the ground. The question is how.
Ballistas on a cart.
The range and accuracy might not be there.
I think what you're failing to appreciate is a ballista is just a discount mage. If you want something that you can move around, you can aim in any direction, you want a mage.
That is true.
Ballista is just a magic missile for people that can't cast magic.
I mean, if it's that simple, then the queen will just, have this handled by noon, right? She'll take a couple out there. The mage will do it. We're not even needed. We could just sit here and drink. Put my feet up.
I mean, I suppose if you had enough people with bonds of magic missile, then you might be able to deter dragons from swooping down. But
you could pelt the
need
beast with magic missiles, but
you'd need a lot of mages or a lot of wands.
Is there a hold spell that you could cast and it would drop?
I think I know of a mage who would have the answers to these. The problem is finding them. These days they are on constant duty.
Well, I reckon they'd be up in the Lyceum.
Sage will nod.
From what I hear, dragons are
Hold on. 2 ballistas.
famously resistant to magic.
3 ballistas.
Just when you think you've got a spell that'll freeze them in the sky and make them drop, it's almost like they can just decide, not today, Hildon, and ignore the spell.
Sage thinks about mentioning gunpowder, mentioning firearms, and doesn't. Thrums his fingers on the table.
See, the mages, they like to call us the meat shields. But it's not entirely wrong in terms of the tactics. The dragon will turn a mage into a pile of ash quick enough. People like us gotta hold the dragon back for 6 or 12 seconds, if it can be done. Maybe do some healing. It's a cooperative effort. It'd be getting everybody on the same page. Working like a team.
Draco Lich, they are the undead. Could we enchant some divine arrow? Strike it from the sky? Seems something maybe your people know about, Clistus.
Did you just come up with a different way of saying my ballista? This is the thing. the ladies, they have the ideas, and then the guys, they come in and they just say it again differently, and then everyone's like, yes, it'll be a magic arrow. Quistis laughs and takes a drink. I don't know, we could go to the elves and see.
Sage will nod. Such an arrow might be able to deal radiant damage, cause a difficulty of control. The holy enchantment might help disrupt their very nature.
I shrug. Sounds good.
There are many ways to skin a cat.
How many ways have you skinned cats? And should I let Gertrude know not to let you watch her cat?
I don't kill pets, I kill strays.
Ildan says, I can think of at least 7. They had it coming. They know what they did.
I pull out that masterwork dagger and say, you think you could skin a cat with this?
Oh, yeah.
I pick up...
Sage will chuckle, pleased by this interaction.
From the table, I pick up, with my eyes on Sage, from the table I pick up that spine from the dragon, and then I look over to Hilden, and do you think anyone here could help me replace this dagger's hilt with this spine?
Oh, yeah. This is... The best crafters in the city are all within 50 yards of us now.
So, Rob, where is, like, the symbol from that house? Is it on, like, the lower part that could easily be removed, or is it in the blade?
It's in the pommel.
Okay.
Which could be replaced.
Okay. Yeah, I would love for her to... Hilden, I'd love for you to make an introduction. Let's, I would love to get this replaced.
Let's get
That
this.
introduction, you just think it's as easy as I just shout at some dwarf and he's like, oh yeah, no problems.
No, I'm saying I could go meet them and talk to them. Or if you want to handle it so that a half-elf's not involved, I can give you the money and you could handle it. It's up to you.
You just like think every dwarf knows every other dwarf. Is that it?
I imagine you know at least one dwarf that could work on this in this dwarven enclave. Yeah, I think that's a fair assumption. I look around. Is that fair? I shrug.
Do you know every elf?
I've met a lot of them in the enclave. If you asked me to take you to the place where they would work on like a blade in the elven enclave, I could introduce you to that person. If their name may escape me right now.
Not every dwarf is a smith. You just think I just know a bunch of smiths.
Or one. I look around. Is this... Oh, you...
She sighs and she shouts out,
Corner!
That's when he looks up from his drink. Aye? The elf wants to talk to you. He comes on over. He's like, You fancy a drink, lass?
No, I appreciate you. I hold up the 2 pieces that I want, put together. The spine piece and then the blade, and I say, could you help me with this? Replace the pommel, put this spine put the blade inside the spine.
He looks at it.
I want to study his reaction to see if he knows what he's looking at as he's doing that.
All right, give me an insight.
That should be a +1 because it's a minimum of 7, so 12. I
Yeah,
guess
he
that's to
really
determine if it's lying or
examining it.
not.
He says,
Okay.
This is looks like dragon bone, except it's a bit. He sort of like weighs it in his hand. It's a bit pitted and yellowed.
Like it's been dead.
I know.
Well, I assume that's why it's here and not attached to a dragon.
Or the dragon's been dead for a while before it got cut off.
The inquisitive dwarf might note this spine was collected recently. Sage thrums fingers on the table.
How would... Can't be too recently. How would someone get out of the city to go collect it?
I am the captain of Lothar's tower. I alone led that mission to destroy the guns.
Did you now?
You're holding the proof.
Fourth soldier I've met just in the last 2 days that was the slow leader who took out the guns.
How many of them had wings?
How many of them brought this?
I don't brag. So you can think what you want. Sage looks around the room as if disinterested with the conversation.
He looks it over. He says, I could maybe shave it down a bit, see if there's something a little nicer underneath. Maybe the parts are shaved down, make it a little paste filler. Do a little work on the bone, polish it up. Make something nice for you.
That sounds really good. I appreciate it. If you want to put a little Q in there, like, one of your little dwarven cues that are really cool, the deco style, that would be awesome. My name's Quistis. We've met before, but I'm just reminding you.
And I suppose you'd want it carved with flowers and leaves and squirrels or some such.
No, I was thinking much more, fear-inspiring or just like more of a natural curve to it. Whatever you feel is right, but no, I don't want it to be elven-inspired at all.
Finally an elf with some sense.
Indeed. I drink. I cheers to that. Yeah! If you had a nice ruby gem, or actually like turquoise gem, we could put a gem in there if you think that would be good. I'd happily pay for that. But, whatever you're feeling.
You elves are all Art Nouveau, but you never go wrong with Art Deco.
I nod.
If you ever tried to tell the difference between Art Deco and Art Nouveau, just look at it, and if it looks like it was made by dwarves, it's Art Deco. If it looks like it was made by elves, it's Art Nouveau.
These two are related, it seems. I'm looking at them. How are they related? Like,
Art
who's...
Deco and Art Nouveau?
No, Warner and Hilden.
Oh, he's my cousin.
Older, it seems.
Werner says, "Hey."
What's your age?
She says, "You are older." Well, I mean, yeah, but you don't have to say it like that.
An old dwarf like you has seen a lot. How worried are you about the food situation?
You really don't need
What's
to
that?
say it like
Puts
that.
his hand up to his ears. Speak up. I can't hear because my damn ears are so old.
Right. I doubt you have an issue hearing me. I'll accept. Perhaps it's imprudent to point out your age, but I venerate those who have survived, those who have earned their place.
All right, maybe you're not such a bad egg.
You aren't such a bad dwarf. You actually stand up for yourself. In the
Did you
lows,
ever meet a dwarf who didn't?
Sage
I bet
looks
with
as if
that.
considering this.
How,
No.
as soon as you say, like, oh, you actually stand up for yourself as a dwarf, Harbet just laugh. So
You see, in the lows, I'm used to men with rude tempers who run into corners quickly. If you understand what I'm saying. You are bold, yet I sense that there's a great amount of wisdom behind this boldness.
All right, all signs point to asking for a friends of family discount. Best way to butter me up is with gold.
Sage will chuckle. Some things are true here and true in the lows. For payment, I believe you'll be asking Quistis. That's her work, not mine.
Yes, because I was the sole leader of the expedition.
You want my gold? It was my idea. I brought up that someone should have taken the initiative to the queen herself. It was me.
Oh, now that was your idea now, too.
I nod. It was. Him alone.
If I had a copper for every Navy SEAL who was the one who shot Osama bin Laden.
Sage is like being a podcast bro. I did it, dude. Yeah, I was there, man.
I got Castro right in the end.
I got Castro,
2016. That was me.
You didn't hear about it? That's how good I was.
Poison the cigar. It worked the fourth time.
You know what they say? Fourth time's the charm when it comes to poisoned cigarettes.
at least you didn't plant explosives in chocolate. That never works.
I believe, actually, I figured out how we can get through the siege, guys. Totally serious. Let's train some dolphins and put bombs in them.
Put laser beams on their head because I believe every mammal deserves a warm meal.
I guess, could I do I guess, deception check for trying to, like, prove, like, I'm trying to prove to this dwarf through conversation that, like, I actually did this thing.
It's not even
Well, that'd be
deception.
persuasion if it's true.
I am gonna persuasion if it's true. I guess it's not true then. I guess I'll backpedal. I don't know. I'm trying to deceive him. Like, I'm trying to say, like, I've done more than I actually have. So Quistis is right to push back on me. Above table, for sure.
Okay, okay.
I don't have as good as persuasion, so I guess if you want me to roll persuasion, I will.
And if you're trying to convince someone of something true, it's persuasion. If you're trying to deceive them, it's deception.
Are you just good at deception and really bad at persuasion? Because that's what this is.
Correct. Yeah. It's a difference of 6. I have a -1 persuasion.
When something's true, I don't know how to lie about it.
When something's true, I don't know how to lie about it. This is my character. Yes.
I'll lie for him. It does not go over well. He was, these wings right here. They were pivotal. They were so important.
I think you do technically have an 11. I think by enhancement.
Oh, the other one.
Oh, yeah, that's rough.
I was there. I was there.
We have a group laugh. Everybody drinks.
I was there.
Sage
gets up from the table, says, "I was."
If you want,
okay.
Give you a drink for the lie.
Hold on. I wanna
that
roll
wasn't
this.
Even a good lie.
I wanna roll this. Sage will stand up and proclaim, "I was there," and then look incredibly embarrassed and go over to the bar and get a drink, and return without saying anything, like silently, and then sit back down and not say anything. Quietly drinking my drink.
He was there.
Oh well.
No, in all honesty, 100%, Mr. Hammerhand, young cousin. But he was very pivotal. It was actually a very important part of the squad. Not only did he and I, but, he discover and I give the truth, but it doesn't go over well. Discover the guns, but we led the charge along with other groups, but we were one of the only ones to make the shore. We fought through so many undead. Blah, 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 blah.
Hey.
Did you dispatch them with your kung fu?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. You're right, I did.
I am a kung fu master.
I am. Nobody believes
I am a kung fu master.
I'm a kung fu wizard.
I'm getting secondhand embarrassment. Just sitting here.
I'm sorry, man. Bad rolls here today.
I've not a clue what they're going on about, but we were there. I wouldn't have given me this if we weren't on some important mission. And I'll take out the staff of healing. I was mostly there, making sure they didn't get themselves killed.
So you used the fancy walking stick to make your way?
I nod.
Or you have bad vision, we're tapping around with it?
Mm-hmm. Basically.
Apparently, I'm just too old. I need it now.
Well, anyways. I don't take badly told stories as coin. The only thing I take as coin is coin.
How much would you like?
You're just looking for me to replace the handle. I'm gonna have to do a lot of reconstruction work on this bone, make it, get it looking proper. Let's call it 10 gold.
I hand him 11.
That's all right. Come back in a day or two, it should be ready. Wow.
Thank you.
If I have to make a paste with the powders of it, it'll need time to dry. I call it 3.
I'll be back in 3 days. Thank you very much. I'm excited to see your work.
Everyone's always excited to see my work.
Mm-hmm.
And unlike most people who say a line like that, I mean in the forge. I'm an indifferent sex partner.
Indifferent?
Okay. Not bad, not great, just middle of the road. I mean, still means better than half, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something, 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 cuck chair. Something, something.
Something, something, cuck chair.
I mean, I'm just, being honest about it.
Of course. To be honest, I have no interest in sex or your proclivities, Elder Dwarf.
No, are you a top or a bottom?
Sage will narrow his eyes at you in a way that suggests that wouldn't you like to know?
I play back. I give you those eyes like, absolutely.
With how poorly I'm rolling, I'm confusing to read as a person right now. So I don't know. Bad rolls.
And now I'm back to the second-hand embarrassment again.
As much as I would like to go over droll and mediocre sex lives, I have important business to attend to elsewhere.
Right, well, I haven't had so much joyous fun in a conversation since I asked my niece if she was pregnant, and no, she just did put on some weight. But anyway, I'll talk to y'all later.
Thank you.
Be seeing you.
You both need to seriously work on your storytelling.
He didn't believe me. I was there. It happened.
I don't blame him.
I was there.
I don't know if I believe
My
you.
My fist tore through dozens
I saw
of the
you
undead.
there, and I don't believe you.
I saw you there, and I don't fucking believe you, man.
I saw it with my own eyes, and you're making me disbelieve it now.
Sage, like, I imagine, went on, like, some description of how he killed an enemy that was, like, literally, like, and then I also, yeah, super cool.
And then the vampire, I punched it right through its heart.
And he
I
said,
made my hand.
I'm gonna die!
I don't know how you fucked that up so bad. But...
It's like somebody's Call of Duty story. It's like, yeah, so then he was like, and then I was like, it was like, whoa, and it's like, no way, dude. And then it's like, not today, and boom, and it was over.
And then everybody clapped.
The best part about that story is everyone was dead silent. Sage immediately stands up, I was there, and walks away.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm sorry I'm giving everyone a second embarrassment, but...
No, just Harbeck. Everyone else is fine.
I drink and say, should we follow him?
What do you mean?
I haven't left yet.
Oh, you just said you walked off. Oh, my bad. Are we leaving? Hilda, you want to hear more grand stories, or are you stuck in disbelief as your cousin is?
Yeah. Now I feel like I should go to work on learning that make great tofu spell. So I could feed some people. I feel bad.
You know, I can help if you don't mind. Actually, do I notice is she a Loranian, or she follows Siam?
She is wearing a Loranian surcoat,
Yeah.
which is as crazy as you being a Sardinian.
I'd be happy to lend a hand with that if you need the assistance. If you don't mind, a dwarven cleric who doesn't follow Sion. How would I word that? Because I pray to Sion, but I don't. It's not like devoted to Sion. Is that how I would word that?
Having devotions beyond.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I guess a dwarf
I mean,
who's not
dedicating
purely
yourself
devoted
to
to.
Tarzan.
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't mind the assistance from a dwarf who isn't solely devoted to Sion.
She sort of snorts, looking down in her ale. Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of dwarves that aren't 100% devoted to Siam. It's an old joke. We all worship at the Temple of the Cash Register.
I really don't know
Believe.
how you managed to live here. Being I've only been here for a couple months, and I don't know how you manage.
Yeah, we're family. They give me a hard time. Me ma's always. So, when are you thinking about converting back to Siam? Like, Mom, I told you, this isn't a lifestyle choice. It's something I feel in my heart. But, the uncle, Wolfgar, he was the oddball too. Followed Lorani. He was one of the ones that has founded Laku. So I've got it in me bones as much as anything.
The Wolfgar?
Wolfgar.
Was he named after the wolf?
He liked to say they named wolves after how fierce he was.
After my own heart.
Nah. He wasn't after any man's heart. He was pretty straight.
That's not what Sage meant, but he just rolls with it.
And I guess it isn't that bad. The worst I've had has been thrown out of a couple dwarven establishments. Could be worse, I suppose.
But are you serious? You're not. You don't worship Siam?
Well, like every dwarf, I send a prayer his way, but I am not dedicated to him. He is not the one who lends me my abilities.
I step away and just walk over here for absolutely no reason.
Okay. I think
You're a fellow Loranian?
Harbeck is gonna take like a very deep sigh, like he's expecting to be judged again. No. You already know I'm a sailor. Any sailor worth his salt. Praise to Sarajin.
Huh. How's that working out for you?
Well, I'm trapped within the walls of this city. Could be better, but when I was out there in the Deadlands, it was his storm which allowed me to smite many of the undead. Many bolts of lightning he cast down.
I know what you mean about trapped in this city. I mean, it's nice to see the family, but Laku, we're supposed to be out roaming the countryside, helping people get into trouble and adventures, saving people, smiting evil.
Yes, you're telling me it's all I've ever been as a brown bear, sailing the open waves, traveling the world. It's, it's, uh, it is nice being with family, and I do miss them, but there is a reason why I became a sailor. They can
Hey,
be a
Brinebeard, you're one of those ship dwarves, right?
I kind of assumed you knew that. You called me a sailor earlier.
But I mean, I didn't know you were a Brinebeard.
I think I might be the only one. Unlucky enough to be trapped here.
How does that work? I mean, it's pretty common knowledge that dwarves swim like stones.
Aye, that we do. And I might be a bit better than the average dwarf, but that's what the blessings of Sarajan do for you. Who needs to swim when you can walk on water?
It's a handy trick.
Noble blessing.
Well, then let's raise our glasses to dwarves who defy societal pressures.
Here, here.
And the families that kick them out.
Here. I'll
It's troublesome
the awkward
families.
Thanksgivings.
Sage will raise his mug to troublesome families.
Yes. Oh, you got a troublesome family too? Trouble in the nest?
Troublesome family was in Thieves' Cant as well. That's like a Thieves' Cant thing for sure. And I'll just kind of say in Thieves' Cant, oh, don't we all go down holes every once in a while?
Ooh.
I thought you spent your time.
I mean, that was just in college.
That's what they all say.
I was just experimenting. I was raised elsewhere. I had no college. But all the same, we drink. And Sage will drink the drink that he got earlier.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do before you go pick up your outfits?
I thought that was tomorrow, unless we already.
Yeah. Is there anything else you wanted to do this evening, or
Tomorrow morning?
I'd say Harbeck. I think Harbeck would spend his time creating food with Hildan. He can. Let me see.
Yeah, I have other stuff I want to do.
I think I can create enough food to sustain 45 people. If I have let me see. Create food and water. Yeah, I could feed 45 people, I believe. So I could spend I don't know if she has access to that spell too, but I could spend the rest of the evening doing it.
I can help you hand it out, but I'm a paladin. I don't get to do that till 9th level.
That's a shame.
Yeah. And I'm a level NPC. I just level up at the same rate as the players.
Well, I reckon you're at least better with your hammer than I am.
Well, it seems Harbeck and Hilden, you two can hand out food. I have other business to attend to tonight. We will be busy preparing for the feast.
Harbeck, when you're done with your food, could you help me with something?
Uh,
Or is that all night?
I guess it'll depend on how long it takes, but sure.
What we can do can go late into the night. I just need you to... You probably won't have to do anything. I just need you to act as like a bodyguard. It'll be fine.
Surely nothing will go wrong.
Yeah.
Sure, you can't just take things off of our Sigrun.
They're
I
known.
think we'll need a
Your
dwarf.
face isn't known, but that's fine. You're right. I don't have to. I can take. You work on the food. I can take Sigrun, or I'll go myself. I can handle it.
Okay.
Just all right. Just don't be getting yourself into any trouble.
Never.
I'll meet you when I'm done with this.
Hilden,
I'll see you back at the tower.
thank you for the company. If you ever need anyone to help with any investigations, come to the tower. I will help as much as I can. I spoke to your grandmaster. I work as some form of messenger.
She looks up at that and says, "Do you now? Maybe you can tell me what's going on."
Some kind of... Well, I don't know much. What I can tell you is they're looking to figure out if they can trust the orcs.
That's like the third time I've heard someone bring up the orcs. Why would Laku be so interested in the orcs?
Question I've been asking myself as I've been sitting here. Whatever the reason, I don't plan to judge or question your leadership, nor interrogate questions I don't need the answers to. I will be a messenger between the two of you.
He's the old man. Something's going on.
I picked up on this too. Who is he trying to move?
What do you mean, who is he trying to move?
I believe that's what I picked up. I don't know. It's hard to say.
How is it that you know more apparently about what's going on in my order than I do?
I pay attention. He is a kind man. I do not believe he meant to tip his hand.
Hmm. Well, I'll tell you what, let's work on this together. I hear anything, I'll tell you. I feel like there's an inner circle with what's going on, and that I'm not in it. But it seems like some others are, and they're trying to tell me that they don't know anything, but they aren't great liars, and I feel kind of bad. There's no truth in them, especially since I can already tell they're not telling the whole story.
He was reluctant. I worry that reluctance is obscuring a truth. What that truth is, Sage shrugs. I have no idea. But it's your order. They have the ideals I believe should succeed. I will help them.
Nice to have someone who's not trying to keep me in the dark. She slams her fist on the table. It's like no one thinks I can be subtle.
Fuck, I shouldn't have told her this, but Sage is kind of happy that he did now. So she's a loudmouth who they keep uninformed, so she doesn't mouth off. I'm realizing. Is that the vibe I get from this?
Potentially.
Could I do an insight check here as I'm trying to piece together?
Sure.
Wow. That's a 25.
Yeah, you're pretty sure she has never, or that, well, maybe once she was on the planning committee for a surprise party.
See. Well,
Holy.
attempt to keep a low
Double.
profile, Hilden.
Yeah, basically you get someone who means very well, but they're just so naturally gregarious. Especially when they get drunk, that they're not
And
good at keeping secrets.
she just gets in her cups and has a good time, you know? It's just
Yeah.
too carefree, that's just... I apologize, I cannot drink as much as I would like to tonight. Thank you, Hilden.
Yeah, you feel like she might be the one person who says, I just tell it like it is, without that just being an excuse for being an asshole.
Okay. She tells it like it is. I like that about her.
Alright, so... Did Quistis just want an escort back in case of bad people, or did Quistis have a plan?
Oh, I never got my payment, my $348 from Smooth Daniel and Slavanka, whatever her name is. So I'm gonna go in there and handle that.
Sveltva.
Svetla.
Svetla.
What's her last
Svetla.
name? I had it written down somewhere. Oh well.
It'll probably go fine.
Svetla's a Bright Forge. Same as, same as Gertrude.
I wanted to go speak to Gertrude, so that would be my goal. Also wanted to go shake down Smooth Daniel. You wanted to go talk to him.
No, I was gonna sneak in there and just steal from them, and if I get caught, just pull out the magic wand and have a negotiation. And
magic wand,
the fire wand. Yeah. I'd be like, I can probably face this. Like, I can probably take a fireball right to the face, but I don't think they can. And just see how that conversation goes.
That's brave and psychotic. I love that.
But if you want to walk in with me, we can just go talk to them.
Well, I guess since we're both doing unhinged plans, my unhinged plan was to snipe them through the window. So
no, they need to be our friends. They need to be our friends in the long run. They can't die.
No, me and you are on opposite pages here. They need to die.
No, they don't.
They need to die, and I need to take their money.
Not yet. No.
Okay. I think we need to have an in-character conversation that can't happen in public. So yeah, that's how I'm feeling. Yeah.
All right, let's go stand on a roof somewhere.
Get out of this cramped place. I need the air. Sage does not like being indoors and is like happy to be out. Well, once out the gates, just start running and fly off onto a rooftop.
I'll use my boots of springing and striding and springingness and jump up there. And does that just give me advantage on my rolls? I can look at
Yes, and I think it triples your
distance.
jumping height and distance.
Yeah.
Gives you a crazy high jump, so you can just do it.
So it's like 1 instead of 3. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's 15 usually, right?
For like climbing the side of a building, generally.
So that now counts for 3
Like,
stories.
what are you trying to?
I guess just like the closest 3-story building near us, whatever Sage went to.
We're just gonna fly off to a rooftop to be secluded.
All right, so you just like do some jumps to help you get up the building. I think it's not like you can jump over a building like it being
Right.
3 times your normal jump distance. Your normal jump distance with, I'm guessing, like 8 strength or something is not great.
Yeah.
8 feet.
I was thinking even like 6, so it'd be like 18 at most. So maybe like jump, hold on, and jump again to get up to the top. What are you thinking?
Well, if you've got to have an 8 strength, you could do a running long jump of 8. So you can do a running long jump of 24 feet, like horizontally. If you're going for vertical, I think it's like a third of your strength or something. Which for somebody with 20 strength is like you're jumping over a 6-foot person is pretty impressive, but it's not as impressive for you.
Fair.
I think you can do that with the boots. You could jump over somebody.
That's what I'm doing. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's probably still better to just climb up the building. Is that the point of what you're saying, or?
Yeah, probably with your acrobat. But I mean, you can throw in the jumping to speed it up a bit.
Okay.
Parkour up the building.
Is it still 3 then?
Is what, still 3?
Oh, like in the past, it's normally been like 3 rolls to get up the side of a 3-story building.
Oh yeah. Well, it's for a 15-foot climb, so 2 to get up the side of a 3-story building.
Okay. All right, I'm up there. Sage.
You are.
Why? They're
upset.
at least capable of having a conversation. I don't know if they can be trusted, but they're not as evil as like what could replace them. Why must they die right now? Why is that your goal? Why not wait till the siege is over?
My goal is to be done with the problem.
That's not
Death
done
is
with the
simplest
problem.
Solution.
Then the entire gang splits up, and then we have a power grab, and that's just even more chaotic. Which maybe could be fun, but more people would die. It's probably better to keep them in power.
The more people that die now, the less that the undead have to claim.
Oh, don't give me that. That's doomerism. We're gonna survive. The walls will. We already defeated the cannons. They can't destroy the walls. She sounds naive.
It's not doomerism. It's not prophecy. It's the cold, hard truth. Those brigands you believe you have your thumb on have their thumb on you.
Not even close.
They will wait for your weakness and they will kill you.
Well, yeah, no, I expect them to double cross me, but then I will triple cross them. It's fine. Just don't kill them yet, please. There's so much other stuff we can do. You don't have to focus on this.
Sage will look at you, like, as if trying to figure out something in your head. You are uneasy, unsteady. You lack the discipline needed for this role. I say that I will kill them because I know they are not on the right side. They have made their beds and they have lied in it.
I forgot. I'm talking to Rowan. As soon as you become leader of a tower, the power goes to your head, and all of a sudden, you just have to make the worst possible decisions.
You mean Rowan, the brave and valorous hero, who walked down those streets and called out to the evildoers where they stood?
Rowan, the one that
then
could not
was
see any
stabbed in the back
sense.
for his action?
Oh, he still lives. The one who...
You think that because you are bright, because you shine, they will not drag you down and cut your throat. You have spoken so openly of my cult. I should have never shared my secrets with you. You will be the doom of me and you.
Okay.
How little you know.
Okay, plan B.
How
Let's
little.
plan B then.
We can go collect your money. Do it your way. But make no mistake, I am not the foolish one. I am not impatient.
Did I say you...
I have only survived.
Maybe that's what you've got.
I've only lived. Because I have been careful. You will not be the death of me.
I hope I'm not the death of you.
I hope so too. And I hope for your sake that you get sense.
And I hope for your sake you realize that, yeah, you're the leader of the tower, but it kind of... You're not the leader of Eastwall. You're not the leader of this entire town. You're not the leader of some mass army. You're the leader of a tower.
Leadership. You lecture me about leadership. Well, we will see where the chips fall. I do not have any design on leadership. I guess I'll do am I doing a deception? I don't know. Sage doesn't have any design on leaderships, so, I mean, I don't know. He's not very power hungry. He more so sees himself as the only person that he trusts, right? So there's an egoism to it that you're definitely accurately assessing. I don't think I'll roll anything here, but yeah.
Sage, can you just stop, please? There's this thing that happens when you talk to people and their eyes glaze over because there's no knowledge not knowledge, that sounds rude. None of the words are getting in. Can you just stop? There's no reason they have to die right now. And there's no reason this conversation should rile you up as such. You have to be smarter than Rowan was what I was saying, and I thought you were. Not everything has to be done by the blade of a sword. Not everything has to be done.
Was it not you who started the first fight with those brigands? You who threw the first spell?
Because they threatened me, and if they threatened me, I would do the same. But right now, they're scared of us. We have the upper hand because we're more powerful than them.
So you will threaten them, and they will cast the first stone at you?
I'm not going to threaten them. I'm going to work with them. I'm going to... Okay,
No
you don't see the vision. It's fine. You don't see the vision. It's fine.
I mean, so above table, I mean, I see the vision.
You don't see the vision.
You're doing the same. We're doing the same thing. We're threatening them. You're just gonna threaten them with a magic wand. So I mean.
Well, I was hoping not to get caught, and then it would be fine. But.
I mean, if we don't get caught, we don't get caught. We can both agree on that. Like, I'm not disagreeing that we just don't get caught. That's yeah, for sure. We could totally just rob them blind, but. Like, that...
Okay, well, you made it seem like you're gonna go on an assassination mission.
I'm saying that's what I want to do, yeah. Mm-hmm. But that's not saying what I'm going to do. Those are two totally different things. And I'm talking above table about what, like, the level of action I'm willing to take, not the direct course of action that I'm stuck into forever. So, I'm not locked into that course of action whatsoever. You can attempt to claim your gold from them. I'll back you.
No, it's
fine. There was never a question in this.
Nah, it's fine. Let's not do it. Let's leave him alone for now.
Okay.
I'll come to you when it's time. Thank you.
Very well.
I jump down.
I fly down. I need to go to my...
I
I
fall.
need to go to Gertrude. No!
You go to where?
I will fly down next to you, Quistis. We should go to Gertrude. We should go to the cannons. Get moving.
I follow.
Going back to the tower, back to the Golden Griffin Tavern, where the artillery piece should be set up.
Yep. You see Gertrude, she looks at you, her eyes go a little wide. I am so pleased that you're not dead.
Sage will have a brightness in his eyes seeing Gertrude, an honesty, a appreciation. I am glad to see you too. Done.
So the cannons got blown up is what I heard.
All three. Different states.
Do you know how they
Free
got
powder.
blown up? How did they do it?
It was me. Each
You blew
charge
them up?
I set. Each powder store, multiple of them. We weren't able to blow all of them by loading them fully, but we destroyed all of the powder stores. With what was there, the guns were no doubt destroyed.
Good.
By the way, real quick note, you did take a sample of their gunpowder to bring to her.
It is in the tower right now. Yep. Follow me. I have something to give you.
Oh. Wait, wait a moment.
Waiting.
She looks very awkward, and she's like clearly like looking around at all the equipment here.
I'll bring it back here.
Finally, she well, it looks like she's looking for something, although it looks like maybe she's not even sure what she's looking for.
Oh no. Yep.
Then
ADHD
she
panic.
like runs over and grabs something out of a small chest. She goes, okay. What do you want to give me?
In the tower. It is a bag of powder.
What kind of powder?
Their formulation. I stole it from them.
Black powder?
Follow me.
You got me a sample of the undead black powder?
I got you 10 pounds.
You got me 10 pounds of the undead black powder?
Yes.
She pulls her hand out of her pocket. What you see is like holding a wrench. She's like, this isn't enough. This isn't enough. This isn't enough. And she like runs and starts like grabbing a bunch of like random tools and things, and kind of comes and shoves them in your hands. Here's your gift. I know it's not enough. I'll make something else for you too.
Sage
It's
will
just a starter gift.
Sage will kneel down, taking the items. As I assume she's like panically like loading me full of items, like a wrench, a little spanner, like just whatever's around, or
I would say she basically gives you the equivalent of a tinker's toolkit.
a tinker's toolkit. Yeah.
But in like little pieces, not in an organized way, but just like she feels she needs to give you presents, and she got her a present, and your present was way outside
what she has
the
available.
league of what she had, and she's just like, oh. She like takes off one of her boots and hands it to you.
No. Keep your shoes.
Oh, that's right. You have talons.
No, you have taught me. You must teach me. This is what we have to give each other. This is all we have.
I know that's all I have. It's not enough.
Sage is patient with her panic. And I will do a persuasion to try and calm her down and say I'm appreciative of the gifts. I'm not very good at thank you for everything. It is reassuring to have something to return to, given all that I have lost.
You're right. I should have made a welcome back party for you, and I didn't.
You didn't have to. Oh.
I wish someone would write the rules of friendship down somewhere. Like a checklist.
Sage. I like this. Okay. It's funny. Oh man.
Okay, heading to the city first. Where's please take me to the wonderful gift of the black powder, so I can begin to analyze their formulation.
I left it at the tower, and we're gonna go try and find it. If it's hopefully it's still there.
Ah, yes, it is.
Whew. I kind of panicked and left it here, but yes, it's right here. Yes, it's like a bag of tucked and hidden behind things in like a really squirrely way.
She lips the tip of her pinky and puts it in the powder and tastes it. Is like, you feel like she's like just watching her face, almost like she's doing some sort of spectrographic analysis with her tongue. Like, I'm gonna need. Oh, this is enough that I can do a whole bunch of sample runs and explosions. I can measure burn rates. This is the best gift ever.
Be cautious and careful, but do what you do best, please. I am glad that you have this. That is why I give it to you. I think what you did, defying your family, is the bravest thing I've ever seen anyone do.
Yeah, you watch as you bring up defying her family, and see sort of her face fall a bit as you remind her of losing her family. So, thank you. And she just looks sad now.
If we are both inquisitive rogues, Sage is kind of in a state of emotional turmoil and confusion. So, is kind of just like upset at his current family situation and just got into a fight with Quistis because he's not able to communicate properly. Really is how he's feeling. So is just closes his eyes, breathes, I have a banquet.
Disagreeing with your family is hard. When they're doing something and you think it's wrong, but then they always tell you that family is family and you go with them no matter what. But it seems like this isn't just over whether to have ham or a goose at the midsummer feast. This is something that could affect people's lives or lead to deaths. When you have to make those hard decisions to go against your family because it's what it means, and then they turn on you. And they tell you that you turned on them, but you didn't. You just still, you just did what you needed to do to help everyone. I guess you wouldn't know about that. You
Sage looks down.
probably haven't betrayed your family.
I'm a monster.
I think you're considered more of a humanoid.
Sage is looking down to the ground and can't make eye contact. Like, for possibly the first time Gertrude has seen this, like... He's, like, completely emotionally vulnerable in this moment. He's just, like, disgusted with himself that he'd even, like, say something positive. Like, bringing up this pain for... He feels all of the repression that is, like, unable to be avoided in this moment. There's a vulnerability in this moment. I guess we're in the bottom floor, or like in... Yeah, we're in the bottom floor of the tower. Just doing this.
Okay. And where's Quistis at the moment, actually?
As Sage was distracted talking with her and walked towards the tower, she stayed behind and went up towards the golden coin once they went inside.
Okay.
The golden coin, that's not the golden lion, that's the golden coin over there. Yep. Right in the dagger alley. Oh, I love that. So I go into the tower and you walk the opposite direction. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I go and get a drink at the bar. But that's not my purpose. I ask to have a conversation with Smooth Daniel and Slavanka and tell them that... Just tell them it's a very tall gnome. They'll get the inside joke.
Okay. Before we get to that, while you're having this moment with Gertrude, Sage, you look up and see Quistis. She says, Sage, I need to have a word with you.
The world's collapsing in on myself. My world's falling apart.
She says, we should go somewhere private. For a walk outside, maybe.
I don't know what I do. So Gertrude is still in front of me?
Yes.
Like, what's the
She kind of looks down. Oh, hi, Quist. Okay. I guess I should go. So
there's like
you can talk without me.
There's
I'll analyze the powder. You may hear a series of explosions. That's just science.
Sage will do his best deception check to shake off the obvious pain that he's experiencing. Okay. He can't bring himself to say anything else with this deception.
Quistis sort of nods at the door, like, "Are you coming?"
I'm already walking. Yeah.
All right. So Quistis leads you
Like
on a walk down this this road here.
Sage is defeated, head hung low, meek.
And Quistis says, "You can drop the act with me. You don't have to act all. Woe is me and emotion for me here."
Will do his best deception check to be more flat. Do you want me to roll again, or
Sure.
just roll?
Go ahead and roll a deception.
Sage will look down at his fingers, which are still covered in this dark blood that he hasn't had time to clean. He hasn't cleaned himself. Right. I must breathe. Like my
I
training.
almost believed your performance back there. You've gotten better.
Yes. Trying not to allow the weight of the PTSD that he's experienced to get to him, but it's he's very clearly affected by the emotional instability that he's been experiencing is new due to the stress, right?
All right, give me a perception check.
Yes.
24.
She's doing a good job. You recognize this is Noemi's voice, speaking out of Quistis's body or appearance.
It's you. You still cast your eyes down. I spotted you. Your tail grows long.
She gives a smile, but with it's sort of weird seeing it in Quistis's face, but it's Noemi's sort of not convincing smile. Sort of like mechanically, it's a smile, but
like a thin murderous
it's
smile.
when she doesn't feel. She says it took you long enough. So, from what I hear, it was you who destroyed the cannons.
All three.
And you rode in on that orc ship.
Yes. I've claimed a skull. I wish to deliver to the elders. And send their message. Tell them.
She says, "I'll bring this in for you."
I hand her.
Cassius sent me to say he is very pleased you have put yourself at the confluence of many events. He will want to know as much as possible about these orcs. Why they're here. The pressure points. The purposes. The flaws and weaknesses. Continue the good work. Is there anything you need?
I'm going to kill a dragon.
Well, I didn't bring you enough poisons for that.
We will need to be inventive. Your poisons may help men. We will need something stronger to bring down a dragon. If I am to become what you and Cautious want of me, I will deliver the queen the head of a dragon. Be her dragon slayer.
That would be a feat indeed. She tilts her head at you and says, "Do
This
you
is a
really
bluster.
believe that you can?"
Sage is trying to believe that he can. I'm gonna do a deception check here. Or is that a good roll here?
Sure.
I know none of you believed I could do what I did already. I will do it again. With or without your help.
He looks at you, says, One should know their strengths and weaknesses. I know that my weakness is in understanding people. I did not think you were stupid, but I think you actually believe you can kill a dragon. I was wrong. Now I know that you're stupid. It makes you a liability. Do not be a liability. Do not be stupid.
You actually bought it. I enjoy playing with you. But if you want to know my real plans, you will need to tell me yours.
Cautious has set me to keep an eye on you. Not just you, but you seem to be the most interesting of my assignments. He sent me to tell you he is very pleased to find that information about the orcs. Make that a priority. Something is moving. And we need to know who all the pieces are before they slip into place. He sent me with a couple items to help you in your task. She hands you one vial. Yes, I don't think I need to say that you should not get these mixed up. So keep them very straight. This will help you find answers. Hopefully you are more adept at reading people than I am. But this might help you. See, the first vial she hands you says, "This is truth serum. It is not especially reliable, unfortunately. So after you administer it to someone, test their ability to say lies. It's not as reliable as Fey Truth Wine, but it is not as obvious as a beetle appearing on someone's tongue." This next one relies on you making careful calls according to your own discretion. It's not known if you will need this, but it is a tool you can have with you for when you do. Wyvern poison.
Oh man, wow. Okay. The truth serum are they both in tiny flasks? Like I'm imagining like
Yes.
a corked vial, you know? Like that's like a single use poison size?
Yeah, so looking at these, the bottles are distinctive so that you don't confuse them. And they have the appearance of like poison, perfume vials.
They look like bespoke or unique, like individually sold perfume bottles that you might find in the city.
Yeah. So like a cologne or perfume, something, that not that super common, but it's much more common in Mariah than anywhere else in Boudinais.
Right. And it doesn't have big words that say XXX Wyvern poison on it, right? It's not
No.
it's very clandestine.
Yeah.
Sage will take them in one hand and study them as we're walking. So they do see sense. I'll need things like this.
Yes.
Sage will
So
pull out
anything
his,
aside from this head for me to bring back to Cassius.
I have continued to build this relationship with the elven people. This is going well. Tell Cautious all is going as planned. If my plans come to fruition, I may become the rat catcher of the queen. We'll see about the dragon.
Use that connection with the one that this form belongs to, and she kind of lifts her arms and stares at her slender elven fingers and sort of people actually live like this sort of way. And says, apparently the elves are tied up in this. I don't know how, but that is what I've been hearing.
Are tied up in this? What does she mean by this?
With the orcs.
I see.
What elves and orcs have that connects them, I don't know. Cassius probably already knows, but confirmation is always good.
He is always one step ahead, it seems.
That
I wonder.
is how we survive among all the prey. We are vastly outnumbered, so we are always one step ahead and 10 steps better.
Tenfold path enlightens us all.
She takes the head, drops it into a bag, and looks like she's about to go.
So before I've said I have two names, Sage and Oris. We haven't talked about that name, but that name is given to me as I'm a warrior, or like I'm a chosen faithful, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to use that last, what I just said, to be like a deception check for I'm a true believer. But I don't know the language of the cult well enough, right? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know so I'm just going to roll a deception here. 15. The tenfold path guides us all.
Always. She goes off.
Sage is alone now in the streets. I think Sage will run away and find a place to have a panic attack somewhere high up and away from everyone. And yeah.
Okay. Let's jump over to Quistis.
Okay. I'm just at the bar, drinking in the gold coin.
All right, so I'll go ahead and place yourself at one of the tables here.
I think it's really cool that you decided to go off and do this. I like this.
Yeah, let's hope it doesn't end badly.
You're clever.
I'll go
You're
to
not
the...
suicidal.
Yeah,
So
true.
you got this.
I'll sit at the bar.
Okay.
I remember this orc bartender.
Mm-hmm.
I give him a wave.
So give me a perception check.
Got nothing for you.
All right. So you're sitting there at the bar relaxing when you get tapped aggressively on the shoulder.
What? I look back. What? Can I help you?
You see a woman, her hair's a little disheveled, her clothes are a little disheveled, but also like her bodice isn't fully laced up. You know, sort of like her clothes aren't like absurd, but they're definitely made to, you know, be suggestive. And she is glaring at you, and she says, "You think you can just come in here and try to take business without employ? And no one's gonna believe those elf ears. You think that's gonna get you a little extra silver?"
I don't know where to look. Your eyes or your tits, ma'am. You might want to close your blouse. This is an establishment. I guess I look around. It's not a family establishment, but it is.
Oh my God.
It's supposed to be respectable.
That was funny. That was funny.
Are you asking me if I want to be a prostitute, or are you asking me if I want to work for you? I'm confused by the tone at which you've entered this conversation. But I think whatever I'm here for is above your pay grade. Unless the people I'm here to meet learned a disguise as a hooker spell.
Ooh, oh.
We don't take kindly to private contractors trying to take our customers. You should know this is a Harbor Lord's establishment. So it's not just me you have to worry about.
I have very little to worry about. And that definitely doesn't include you. I wave her off.
Archie grabs your shoulder and tries to force you to turn back around. Don't you wave me off.
I dex away from her grasp. Or no, I guess it'd be acrobatics, huh?
Yeah.
21. Oh, so I get away from her grasp, maybe?
Yeah.
A nat one.
Matrix your way
Uh-oh.
I slip away and take a step back, and then immediately sit on this chair and look away from her. And I look at the bartender. I'm like, Are you gonna let her?
Oh, let's not get into this unless
She's gonna hassle me?
There's some mud involved or something.
So it's normal for people to just come in and hassle your patrons?
The bartender looks over at the woman and says, she's, not in the profession you think she is, or at least, not so much as I know. These are hard times. I know a lot of people are, picking up side gigs.
Oh, I turn to her and say, I'm a buyer, not a seller, ma'am. And then I turn back around.
Baller move. Baller thing to say, by the way, whenever a prostitute walks up to you and says, get out of my turf, I'm a buyer, not a seller, is crazy work. That...
Just, oh. Just a little caught off guard, and she flattens down her, sort of adjusts her clothing a little bit.
No.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. I ignore her.
Yeah.
All right, she goes off and is talking to some of the other girls and guys, and and so they glance over at you, and clearly they're having a conversation about you. Bruno says, I mean, I'm not wrong, right? You've got some sort of deal with the bosses?
Yeah.
Agreement?
Uh-huh. We definitely do.
It's okay. I'm just...
You're very astute for... Well, I was going to say astute for a bartender, but that's actually rude. I imagine bartenders are probably some of the most clued in people.
Absolutely. Cut off trouble before it starts. Otherwise, I'm scrubbing blood off the floor, and I don't have time for that.
Yeah. Just a waste of everyone's time.
I mean, if you don't scrub it off, you just end up getting blood on top of blood, and pretty soon, your floor looks like a Jackson Pollock.
Yeah, if you're lucky, I suppose.
Yeah, and I don't stand for that modern art none.
More of a
tree that looks like a tree.
I always thought, why would you need to paint nature if you could just go out and look at it?
Well, I thought that too, but then it's like, what if you live somewhere where there's no mountains and someone paints a mountain? And you're like, oh, that's nice. I mean, all this new art, people are like, oh, but it's making a statement. And it's like, well, I mean, I want art to make a statement. I want it to be like, mountains are nice.
Is that a statement? Or is that a suggestion? Yeah, no, I want my mountains to scream homosexual, but, what are you gonna do?
You shouldn't be wanting them to be anything other than what they are.
No. I want forced queerization.
You gotta be saying all that. And here I was telling some asshat the other day, no, there's no queer agenda.
You would literally have the queer agenda in your pocket. There is no queer agenda. The fucking orc bartender.
Yeah.
I told you for the fifth time today.
Are the bosses in?
Incels, because that's how we end up with incels in here.
No incels, only femcells.
And all these harbor lards are like, oh, I'm edgy, I'm black-pilled. It's like, no, you're just an ass.
You're just a piece of shit. You know what? I've had that exact same thought.
Yeah, just being a douchebag isn't a trend.
You know, I think there's some orcs you would like to meet. I'll bring them around when we go partying.
Oh, all right.
They came from that ship, if you heard about it.
Oh, well, that'd be something. Those orcs that come out of that ship there, I hear they're like, they're not city orcs, if you, I guess if you had to put it, they're all rawr, axe and furs and look at me, I'm riding a wolf kind of orcs.
Yeah, they're fun. You'll enjoy them. Are your bosses around?
Yeah, I'll send up word.
Tell them a very large gnome is here to talk.
Was that like code for something?
It is, yeah. I was going to transform myself into a really large gnome, but I no longer have that spell to use today, so...
You gotta have the red hat in order to pull it off, the big pointy red hat.
Yeah.
That's how I like my gnomes.
I like mine in the garden.
I know it's kind of against everything I was saying with Garden Mountains, but I'm just like, if you don't have a pointy red hat, don't be telling me you're a gnome.
I kind of thought it had to do with the height and the rhyming, but if you think it's all about the hat, that makes sense.
It's all about the red hat.
Yeah.
That's the power of a red hat, for good or for evil.
I'll keep that in mind. Makes a mental note to buy a red hat.
Mental note.
Make sure it's
red
the right
hat.
one. The wrong red hat sends, well, they send different messages.
You want the real pointy one, like a dunce hat?
What? It's a gnome hat. What are you anti-gnome? You say gnomes are dunces?
No, I'm saying that in my mind, their
Some of the
hats
greatest
have like a
industrial
similar...
explosions in our history have been created by gnomes. They're real contributors.
I'm a fan.
Yeah. I mean, I guess maybe this is anti-gnome, but I like the way they talk. They're like, hey, what'll it be like? Oh, wow, gee. What do you have on tap? It just always makes me smile inside.
When you see them, your pants have no slack.
Yeah, I suppose it's
Whoa!
you got me. I got a gnome fetish. It's just like, oh, you see a gnome and it's like, ooh, is that a corkscrew in your pocket? Or you just glad to see me?
You know, everyone's got to have a battle. You've chosen that one. And you know what? It's probably not even a choice. Yeah.
I get so tired of people yucking my yum.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Hey,
Just
gnomes
write
need
this down
love
in your-
too, but you know.
Quistis, write that down in your little notebook. You now know the weakness of the bartender, in case you need to manipulate him.
Thank you.
Gnome fetish is hilarious. That's not what I expected. I like.
Me alas, legs don't reach the ground from the bar stool, and ooh, that's the weight of my heart.
Yeah, me, I like to go swimming with bow-legged women and swim between their legs.
I haven't tried that. Can't really do that with gnome women, though. Their legs just aren't really wide enough. I mean, oh, he turns a little red. Now I feel like just things got a little sexual there. I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah. We are at the border of what I'm comfortable talking about. But, you know, I'm sure it's their mind that you love about them and the way they talk.
I mean, I know I shouldn't have a gnome fetish. It just,
Oh my god.
I mean, it's sort of dehumanizing to them.
Yeah, they're more than
Just,
just your fetish.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
They're people too, you know.
Yeah, and I shouldn't be reducing him to a funny way of speaking and a height, but I mean, no one gets on you if you're like, oh, I like brunettes. They're like, oh, you're like Harris or something.
I mean, well, yeah, but that's because brunette's clearly the right choice. But, you know, if you were a redhead, in some places you'd probably be burnt on the
No.
on a pyre.
What place does he kind of looks around like on his arms?
Oh, nowhere near here. Just stories I've heard in the Feywilds and whatnot.
Yes, by this point the bandit comes down and goes, they'll see you.
Thank you.
All right, he leads you, the bandit, up to
I'll leave a gold for the bartender.
thank you. And yeah, my little our little gnome talk. Let's keep that between you and me and the floorboards.
I touch my nose and look at him.
Yeah, he gives a little nod. All right, you are taken up. Let's see, where are they? There's so many things that have happened here. There's like, okay, not that room with the dead bodies. Not.
Last time it was like a room with 4 or 6 people, and then they were in like the back room.
Back rooms.
Oh, there they are. I found their tokens, but their tokens were dead.
Oh.
I was like looking at them because they had red X's. Like, oh, nope.
Damn it, Sage got here before me.
Let's bring them back to life.
Wouldn't that be so fucking like we didn't even roleplay it, just somehow I already killed them? Like, no. Oh, no.
You got a note. It said, kill these people.
It's already done. No, that would be wild. That would be.
All right, so they meet you up here.
Coming. Ah. Oh, did I go on the wrong one? Okay, there we go.
Yeah, they let you in there across. I'll undead them in a second here.
Baby girl, baby boy, you do not look so good.
You two look worse for wear.
You look very bad.
Silver crossbow bolts from their chest. He's been here.
I take out my pipe and herb pouch and load it and begin to smoke.
What kind of herb you smoking?
I left that undefined.
Hell yeah.
So, what brings you to our side of town?
I look at both of them and take a minute. Let me just remind you of the last conversation we had, guys. We're friends, remember? You and I, we're friends.
Mm-hmm.
We still got that going on? I gave you blood wine.
Yep.
Remember that whole conversation? There was a
None of our folks have been giving your folks any problems.
Appreciate that. There was also like a payment of 300 and how much was it? $46 gold. I never received.
All right. Fair enough. Although, like I say, I'm sort of wondering. I mean, there was that whole attack.
Mm-hmm.
I deaths just happened.
Mm-hmm.
I sure hope you didn't lose a bunch of people in that.
You know I love threats, Daniel. You know I love them so much.
I'm not threatening. I'm just.
You know I love
wondering
threats.
If, I'm just wondering if
I love.
your casualties were pretty high. If you still have your full garrison.
Oh, I don't need my full garrison. Come now. Come now. But yes, if you were to ask, you are asking, yes. We have had 0 losses, so my tower's good. Thank you. I appreciate you asking and appreciate your concern.
No, they didn't pull you into that nonsense.
No.
Going outside the walls.
No, we did go outside the walls, killed 100-something dead, killed a dragon, and I'll reach into my bag and pull out the dragon plate and put it in the middle of the table. Scale, I mean. Killed a dragon, rode into town on the back of... Oh, you don't even know my new friends. Oh my goodness. All those threats that threat you just made, you don't even know my new friends. Rode into town on an airship full of battle orcs who now consider me their battle sister.
And while you were gone, we made to do a little second story work and burgled the queen's chamber in the keep, and we go in there and she's waiting for us with candles and wine, and had ourselves a whole little party there. We all been busy.
Nice. That's super good. So you've learned to legitimize yourself. Now you have the backing of the queen.
Backing, the fronting, all of it. It was a busy night.
Oh, hello.
It's funny how I don't believe a single thing you say, Daniel. Why don't I believe a single thing you say? Should I not? Am I talking to the wrong one? You're right. I'm sorry. I'm talking to the wrong one. Sletla, you're the one who's always seen reason.
Yep, as well as the queen's bits.
I missed that part. What'd she say?
As well as the queen's bits.
As well as the queen's bitch?
Bits, or bits and pieces. The other night. Anyway, so... Alright, I think, all poking and prodding aside, we can get you your share. You want to wait right there?
No, not really. I don't. I want to remind you that we're supposed to be friends. It's supposed to be a friendly thing. I've got plans for this city, and I think you could.
We are friends. There's been no fights. Everybody's getting along like dandelions in a... I don't know, what do dandelions get along in? In dandelion wine. Guards and harbor lords holding hands and singing Dabu Dore around a big fancy tree. I know you're waiting for your share, and that's fair. But now you're here, we can take care of that. Daniel, why don't you go get her share? Who did we lose and then return?
What's this?
Oh.
Hello?
Hello? Hello, hello?
I can't hear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's told Daniel to go get her get your share of the take. All right, get it? Getting a little girl time. There's no windows in here. You raised an eyebrow. We're damn good. Stronger than ever. Yeah, he was. I mean, ever since we met, it just. Well, you met him. You know, he's got that sort of magnetism to him, right? Just kind of strong. You know, he. I know it gets him into trouble sometimes, but just sometimes you like that where he just makes a decision and jumps on it. Sometimes there's a mess to be cleaned up afterwards, but I like that confidence. Almost as confident as me. And he stood by me leaving the Kuzenthrot. Has ever since. Says you have no idea. It's worse when you're one of them. Hmm. Rule it, I'd rather bury it. You look down on everyone out here. They're all stuck in traditions. There's a million little clan customs and protocols, and here you act, you do, you live and don't apologize for it. I like this place. Is that what gets you here out of Greenleaf? That's real? Yeah, protection money's. Ooh, elven wine for protection money. I like it. We can call off our dogs. I mean, you let us know which of the marks you want us to leave alone. Oh, I've got a plan for that. I thought we just call ourselves the City Watch. And we all do pretty much the same thing, right? I mean, come on. This, this is me. I think we're all gonna die. I just want to make the best of the days I've got left. I mean, it's pretty clear that army out there. I mean, yeah, they sent troops out. They blew up a few cannons, but there's she kind of picks at her fingernail, pulls off a bit of her thumbnail, throws it on the table, says, "Oh look, I killed me." I mean, come on, I don't even know what that is. Some tatty leather? Oh, please. If you came in here lying to me as such, I just assume you were hitting on me. And I realized I was mistaken that you were actually a man the whole time. It wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, I'm straight. Just made an exception for the queen. How different are we, really? This city's gonna burn. There's nothing we can do about it. Either we'll starve, and the soldiers will starve, and then the undead will get in. There's no one manning the walls, or it. The city's dead. We're all dead. No, that's realistic, and
That was quick.
it's realistic. It means we enjoy the time we have left. I mean, look, you and me, we're long lived, but I think that's one of the things I like about Daniel. He's a human. He seizes the moment, knows he's going to be dead in a few decades. I don't think there is going to be a life after Daniel. I don't think there's going to be. If we're still alive in 6 months, I'll be shocked. I will happily put money on that. He laughs. Done. What do I get if in 6 months I'm walking around with my arms straight out looking for brains? Do I get yours? There you go. All right. She shakes your hand. Daniel returns with a bag of gold and silver, and he starts counting it all out. He's like putting it in stacks of 10, and then like 10 stacks of 10 over here. That makes 100. And, so I was keeping track of the money he's counting out. He Yeah, so he slides it on over to you. It's one bag. Once he like carefully counted out to get the right number, in a mix of gold and silver, 2 or 3 platinums. He just like puts it all in one bag after he's like let you see that it's the right amount. And Phyllis says, "There we go. Everyone's good. Everyone's still friends. We can all run and skip hand in hand to the end of the world." Well, well, I mean, let's be honest. Things get. Let's be honest. When the end comes, you and your elf friends just fuck off to wherever elves fuck off to, and the rest of us get our second jobs. Yes. It's okay. We're as friends as friendly can be. Hey, we made a deal. Just it's just I don't trust my enemies, and I trust my friends even less. That's how you stay alive. He says, "I like that." And he shakes your hand. Ooh, okay.
Smooth.
All right. Harbeck have anything he wants to do? He's been kind of sitting in the background here.
Uh, Beck he's currently just in the soup kitchen with Hildan.
All right.
Just giving out food. He's I think he's made somewhere around like what 135 pounds of food, and he can ritually purify water. So I don't know how much water can fit into a barrel, but as many barrels as he can, he'll purify some otherwise nasty water, make it drinkable. And yeah, so he'll be working with Hildan and whoever else she brought along for the occasion.
All right. So yeah, they're working here in the kitchen with a what you see they do is try to make all the food stretch as they put
Hmm.
the gray flavorless paste that grapefruit and
Yeah.
green summons and sort of make it into a gray flavorless stew, so it stretches a little further. People get half rations.
I
Better than
think
no ration.
can I try my best? Can I do like a brewer's skill check to see if I can try and just give a little bit of flavor to, to what we're giving, even if it's just like I don't know what the technical word is. It's like very diluted, not very strong, but he just wants to add something that might be just a little bit of flavor. It's not just bland, just nothingness.
All right, give a I mean, this isn't technically brewing. I'll let you do it at disadvantage, but you can do a brewing check.
Mm, I will.
I'll
I
let you
will
use
give
wisdom.
I'll give myself enhance ability
Nice.
so I can cancel out the disadvantage, and
Mhm.
probably this is probably gonna take too long for guidance to help, so I don't think that's gonna do much. So I'll just cancel out
Go for it.
Pretty decent. Good thing I
Uh-huh.
used enhance ability. Holy.
It tastes different from the other, from what it's been. It's slightly
It
different.
tastes like something. It
One of the
tastes like
people eating is like, huh, I think it's. And I pulled something out. Is this a hop? So I don't know. I hear about hops. I don't know what they actually are. And turns out, hey, I don't either. Does anybody know what a hop is?
beats me. I don't know.
Well,
You
I
put
think
green
this is
things
one of
into.
them.
Hmm. I think you just put green things into stews and it kind of just works. You know.
He goes up to Sister Marguerite. Hey, I got a hop. Is that I mean I won something? He says, yes, you can have an extra ladle full of soup. Oh, great. Everything's coming up Gaston.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Now everyone else is searching their soup for hops.
Oh no. Do I have anything that can actually make this
Is
better?
this a hop? I I think that's one of your headlights, guy. No, my headlights are bigger.
Hey, give me your headlights. I want to eat it. That's a little child right next to him.
It's gotta have some sort of nutrition in it. Sure.
I love eating bugs.
Everybody watch season 2 of Fallout.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, that's what I'm thinking
Lice
of.
soup.
oh yeah, yeah. Oh no. Oh, that was disgusting.
I
Oh,
think it was flea
oh,
soup.
it
Oh, flea
was.
soup,
It was
whatever it
fleece.
was. Yeah.
It was like a
Oh,
bowl of like fleas that's like actively boiling and bubbling.
oh,
Well, I think
oh.
did she like shake her head over it?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she was like, I think it looked like it was like an almost okay soup, and then she just sprinkled a bunch of hair fleas in there. It was actually, it was like genuinely one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen in a show.
Yeah, I just imagine like a dirty mangy kid like trying to grab and eat the bug.
Oh no, why? Just simply why? Yeah, Harbeck is he's trying his best. I think I don't know, just trying to make some very as I guess on the side, just trying to make like some very, very diluted ale, like stretching as much as he can to fit into as much as he can, if that makes sense. But I don't think it's really doing much. It just tastes like water at this point. But you know, it's
While
water.
you're
It's drinkable.
helping out here, a sea man with long hair, kind of loosely tied at the back, like in a ponytail, but just sort of one kind of like he's just given up, sort of ponytail, just to keep it out of his eyes a bit.
Yeah.
Just
Also,
sort
where should I put my character here?
of, bottom floor here.
Oh, I don't have vision for some reason.
Oh,
It's odd.
let me. Nothing too secret here.
All right.
Hey, this guy
Yeah,
comes
looks like
up.
this
He's
is good.
like, that that symbol. I said, would you find that?
Mhm. As
He points
Does
to
he
your
point
sergeant
to?
symbol.
Uh, this is mine.
Ah, you want you you follow the Lord of Wind and Wave?
I do. There's not many of us in the city.
Well,
you must be the first one to recognize it outside of a couple fellows back at the tower.
there's a good number of us here in at Eastwall and the Lows, stranded sailors and such. It doesn't seem like he's doing so much as we could have hoped here on land.
Hmm.
There's not really. Well, there's one church, but he says there's only so many he can help. That old crossing and such. Well,
It's felt a little suffocating being stranded here on land for it's been like a couple months for the seed.
Yeah. He says, "Could you the only priests?" Like I said, the one church that's down here. It's not very sympathetic. Like, it speaks of doom and Armageddon.
That's quite sad to see that they've lost their hope. But you said you're looking for a priest.
I was wondering if you know, priest, someone maybe holds some sergeant services that I mean, the way I always saw a sergeant is to fight bravely to the end.
Yeah,
right?
you're quite
To make
right.
you stand. And the priest here, he's just sort of, it's all over. Ragnarok. This is the end.
Yeah, you're quite right. And if you're looking for a priest, then you found him. I'll give like a sort of whatever kind of like holy gesture or prayer one might do with their hands. It's uh, it's through Sergeant's grace that I've been able to make as much food as I have here.
Wait, truly, you're a priest.
Aye, that I am.
Do you have a church here?
In all honesty, I've not realized that there was a church, or if there didn't know that there was even enough people here that could support a church. I've sort of just been stranded.
There's a lot of us crews that are just sort of scattered about now.
Hmm.
If you can provide a meeting place to, captain us a bit, I think people could use a bit of hope. Help me feel less alone.
Yes, it's a crying shame to hear what's happened to that church of Sargent, have them lose their hope. Even if this is Ragnarok, we are to face it head on with honor and bravery. We do not cower, we do not fear, we face it head on. I'll speak with my friends here, see if perhaps they might know a suitable place.
He kind of nods. Yeah. Are you going to be coming back here? That's where we should look for you.
Where is this place exactly? Is this like the Order of Laku? Is this like some sort of
no, this is the Peonian
Oh, gotcha.
Let me scroll down here a bit.
Is this the Sisters Mercy
Yes,
Church?
St. Bridget's over here.
Can you ping that for me?
Yeah, still pinging.
I think you might be on a different layer. I can't see it.
I think I'm on the same layer. Did I bring you to the? Yeah, I brought
Yeah, I
you to
see.
this
I'm
one.
on the. Yeah, I don't see your ping though. Unfortunately, is it like?
It's a blue ping. It's not very easily
Oh,
seen.
I see it. Okay. Yeah, okay. It's like right outside the gallows.
Yeah, I suppose I should do, although the blue's still hard to see.
Yeah, I can see it now. I found it. St. Bridget's Chapel and Hostel. Uh, is what's your Hildon around here? Was she here with me, or is
Yeah, I'll say she came with you.
okay? What she have
Although
told me is this like the
I mean,
usual?
she means well, but she's like, nope, that's enough for you. Everyone needs a share. You're at the back of the line. No one gets seconds till everyone's had firsts. And I can tell you right now, there's not enough for everyone to have firsts.
Yeah, it's good that we have her here. Yeah. I reckon that I'll probably be back here every now and again.
He smiles.
When
I'll tell some of the others. We got a real priest here now.
that's good to hear. It's a shame. I wish I knew there's more Saraginians around here. I might have done something earlier.
I mean, a lot of the sailors were just sort of stuck here.
I know the feeling all too well.
Yeah.
Landlocked.
So yearning for the roll of a deck. Not he stomps on the ground. Not this.
Well, perhaps sometime soon, Sarah and Willen, they might retake the harbor.
Yeah?
Aye. Well, the folks up in Lothar's Tower. I've recently joined their garrison. They're quite an ambitious bunch. I believe there's many people who talk the talk, but they can walk the walk. I believe there's anyone who might be able to do it. It's them.
Yeah?
There's still hope yet.
That's good. I kind of leans, and I heard they were maybe a little compromised with the harbor lords, but it's good to know. I suppose why not both? Ain't nobody clean.
Well, especially in times like these.
I mean, clean Bill over there. He's clean. You see one of the sort of an old sailor. He's old. His hair is ratty, but he is immaculate.
That's nice.
He looks over. Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Hardback will sort of like brush his very finely combed, cared for beard at that and just sort of nod like, yeah, he's right.
Yes. Clean Bill calls out to you. That's a nice looking beard you've got there.
Yeah, well, I think is what is like his hair, even if it is ratty.
Yeah, it's actually combed. It's just that like it's kind of missing in patches, maybe a bit of scurvy. He's like, how do you keep the lice out of your beard? I've been putting forever at it with a fine-tooth comb.
It's, it's an old dwarven secret. Yeah. I can't. It's
I
not
was
something
just
I can
thinking,
just give away.
Yep, I guess back to my old plan. Just using the fine-tooth comb until my hair turns white enough that the lights just kind of blend in. Seems like there should be, black or brown lice for younger men.
If only. But I honestly don't even know how to. How the hell do you even get rid of lice? I've been so
Fine-tooth
fortunate
comb.
never having to do it.
And shaving your head.
I, I think you just need to keep at it. Yeah, you're living up to your name.
My legacy.
Can't spot a single one of the bastards on you.
I just, the name. I'm not fond of the name. First, I was happy when they called me Clean Bill, but now it's like Cleaning Bill. Oh, someone paid the cleaning bill. Like, you're the first person who's thought of that. But anyway, I suppose you probably get a lot of short jokes too. Everybody thinks they're the first that's come up with it.
You learn not to get too upset about it. If you show them it bothers you, then they just keep on doing it.
True enough. All right, well, back to it, I guess. Goes back to eating his soup. Soup's not going to eat itself. Been a while since we had those self-eating soups.
What? Arbeck just kind of looks a little concerned at that. Oh my gosh. I mean, I guess it's been rough down here. But
That's rough.
The elves have those self-eating soups. If you're in the Greenleaf Quarter, you don't have to lift a finger. They've got unseen servants that lift your fingers for you.
Was that how? I can't claim to know the weird workings of the elves. But I believe I should be around here, at least within next week or so. I'll see what I can do about making a place for proper Saraginians to come worship.
That'd do us all good.
Well, trust me, there'll come a time when there's a great need of seasoned sailors. It is. Biding the time. And, yeah, Arbeck will go back to serving out soup for everyone. And, actually, I think, well, I guess everyone's probably busy right now, but, after the whole soup kitchen is done for the day, he would like to try and ask the Peonians and Hildon here if they might know a good place for me to set up an area for people to convene.
Hildon says, if you don't mind the less savory aspects of it, if you I mean, there's the gallows right over there. Platform you can stand on. Be a memorable pulpit. People could gather in Gallows Square.
What about Goblin Square?
It doesn't have the nice, convenient gallows, though, to stand on. But I suppose you could rig something up.
I suppose if I stack enough crates, I can get a nice podium.
Yeah.
Can't be choosing beggars around here.
Oh, I'd say a lot of people around here can and are.
Well, I'm sure I'll make do.
Eldon says, "You know what? Let me know if there's anything I can do."
Well, I know you're devout in your worship to Lorani, but you're always welcome to come visit. Maybe if you wish to.
He says, I don't need the words of Sargent, not that I'm against them, but I know what it's like to be the religious outcast. And if you could give some people something, I don't suppose it matters if it's Keone's words or Lorania's or Sargent's, if it gives them some comfort.
Also, don't tell anyone, but I reckon I might be able to make some good old brine beard mead for one of the meetings.
Ooh,
If nothing else will get you there, I'm sure that will.
I've never heard of Brinebeard mead before, but I've always wanted to try it.
That's the spirit. You'll be glad you did. Now I think next thing I want to do is go buy some honey somewhere. I know it's going to be expensive, but I will do
possibly the most expensive thing is like honey to medieval people. That's gold.
it. Yeah,
It's like
I'm
more
sure
expensive.
it will be expensive, but yeah. I mean, if you guys want to one of these days, I think it'd be a fun thing for the whole tower. Honestly, I can make some mead.
You can just brew up
Be a
honey
little-
mead.
Yeah,
Very good. Yeah.
yeah. It's like when you drink the mead, it's almost like you're drinking the blood of Saracen. You're becoming one with it. It's holy, really. It's a holy transmutation.
All right, well, it seems like you all had your individual activities. We want to move ahead to getting your going to the tailors. Yes. That's fine. You can divide it up like that.
Bonuses.
I'm sorry. Wait. What did we get all this gold from?
Extortion.
Wait. So wait. Is that divided equally, or is that?
Quistis.
Okay.
Quistis did the extorting and therefore has the extortion money, is what I'm understanding.
Jesus, that's what, like 66 gold for each of us? Holy shit.
4,000 copper is nothing to sneeze at. That's really good.
I mean, I will I mean, that's still pretty nice.
40 gold to the, 4,000 copper is like a couple, maybe like, I don't know how many months' wages, but like, it's like a month wage.
We don't get wages here. We don't get month. Our wages here is food.
That's true. Our wages are food, so it's like, I don't know.
I would take that. Yeah.
You can decide to distribute it as you see fit. As far as I see this money, you went out of your way to earn this on your own, as how I see the money, just to be clear. So, oh hell yeah. A rising tide.
Okay.
Whoa.
It's 13 plus the party. All right, they're all pretty excited about that.
Do you tell them why? Sage and Siege.
All right, they're excited. They throw a potluck, except they all have access to the same food. It's like, we all brought dried peas. Okay.
I Harbeck. Yeah.
All right, they cheer for him. I just barely met
Uh,
this man, but he's now my hero for making mead.
I think Harbeck. He does. I think he'd probably go to Pierre and ask him if he might know a way to get some mead or some honey. Because I think that's the only thing I really. It's probably the main ingredient that's going to be difficult for mead. Is the honey.
He says, "Follow me. I know where we can get some on the down low."
Yeah. Do you guys want to come join
Just
me?
on the
I think
down
I might need
low?
it.
This guy's so sus. This guy's so sus, man.
Very down low.
Oh, even better.
Uh,
I just. Oh man.
how down low are we talking?
Can
Pretty
Sage
down
be
low. Lower than you.
Can Sage be on a tower nearby watching to rejoin the
You're
party?
not
While
talking.
this is happening,
Yeah.
You're not talking
I
below
suppose you
sea
see
level, are you?
you see Pierre leading Harbeck out.
Yeah, Harbeck is not aware that if Pierre is an unsavory individual or not, so he's quite trusting.
I'm going to shadow Harbeck and follow with. See what they're up to. Do you give out this 500 silver now, Quistis? So we're all reuniting. Oh hell yeah! So there's like this big like bonuses. Here you go, guys. Here's some money. Cool. Are you gonna go get honey?
High
You're gonna
five.
go with Harbeck to grab honey as well. Perfect. Then Sage will fly down and join the three of you then, or the two of you,
Okay.
or three of you. Yeah. So we're all together.
All right. He takes you out to the Queen's Way. Down here, seems like he's going to the Kuzenthrot. And then he leads you up this way. Maybe Sage gets a little bad memory of the safe house hidden there.
Uh-oh.
And then he leads you into the garden quarter.
I like being here.
I mean, it's the garden quarter. Surely it can't be so bad.
All right, you
It's the
see a lot of
garden quarter.
gnomes and halflings here.
Oh god, it's so bad. Oh no.
And he leads
not-
you into the
that's
short
not
stack
why.
bakery. And you see the bakery seems fairly empty. It doesn't have all these loaves here.
I still
There
don't
are
have vision
some,
for Harbeck.
and you. Oh,
I mean, I
forgot,
have
they don't
vision through
any
your
secrets.
token, but not mine.
They don't have any secrets.
They don't have any secrets. That makes sense.
There's a strange thump from the cellar. They move a barrel over the cellar door. So you see the counter here. You know, is like barely a foot and a half off the ground. You know, the right height for gnomes and halflings. You could see over it though. Well, maybe not Harbeck so much. I mean, well, you can still see over it, but not as obviously. And you see this halfling woman and what seems to be her daughter looking up at you, and the woman says, "Welcome to the Short Stack Bakery." It's actually the Short Stock Bakery, but everyone just calls it the Short Stack Bakery. So I don't argue. I'm Lydia Shortstock.
Can people not
This is
read
Gilly.
can people not just read the sign outside that says Short Stock Bakery?
Well, it's a picture of a short stalk of wheat. But I guess there aren't any things to, you know, provide a frame of reference for how short or tall the stalk is. I suppose I do need a new sign. You know, like maybe this short stalk of wheat next to a deck of cards or something.
I suppose you could always use a banana as a reference. It's a bit.
Hello.
No, it's just no bananas.
You have such a
bananas
dirty
are
mind,
just-
Quistis. You are
bananas-
stuck in the basement and screaming for
Bananas are
help
just very
right now.
good items for reference.
Oh.
I know you don't need help.
When my
None of us
grandmother
need help.
ran this place,
We're all safe.
I guess I heard she used to have a sign that had a picture of a chicken next to the short stalk of wheat, the side reference, but then everyone just called it the chicken stalk. It was not our last name at all. Anyways, what can I do for you? Here for some bread? We have some left.
Actually, I was looking for some honey.
Oh,
I was hoping to make some. It's
need a honey bun?
a favorite of mine. I was hoping to make some mead. That's a favorite of mine. Back home.
Just straight up honey, not honey buns.
Just straight up honey, if you have any.
We call them honey bunnies because Gilly likes to call them that. That's what she calls them. But, you know, honey buns. How much honey did you need?
I'll look to the captain. Like, how many gallons of mead do you think we might need?
Can you make me 3 barrels of honey mead? Sage is
barrels.
Sage is sitting in the corner reading his optics tome, and he doesn't even
How
look
much?
up.
How many
He's in the corner.
gallons are in one barrel?
Sage just said a number without really. Yeah.
Well, I don't know, but Rob, how many gallons are in a standard barrel? I don't actually know.
I mean, I guess it depends on the size of the barrel. I mean, you could have barrels of different sizes.
Holy shit! I mean, yeah.
That
I think a
seems.
barrel is like a
Well,
barrel.
no. So what I meant is 100. So 3 barrels of honey mead, right? So I don't. Yeah, what I meant is. That's what I'm trying to get at, right? Which is still a lot, but it's a. Yeah, I don't know.
That's
I'm
usually,
also not a
that's
brewer.
gonna be, okay, that's.
So actually,
that's
can I just
usually...
revise the numbers so that we can just be more reasonable? Say 1 barrel.
Okay, I think barrel is probably around 5 to 10 gallons, which is gonna be what, 10 to 20 pounds of honey if it's not very sweet mead.
10 to 20 pounds of honey?
Yeah, it's about 2 pounds of money, or 2 pounds of honey per gallon.
Oh.
And that's if it's pretty dry. If you want it to be sweeter, it's gonna be around 3 pounds.
Oh, honey mead is
gallon.
made directly out of honey.
Yeah.
I was thinking you were gonna make mead and then flavor it with honey. I don't know what you're gonna do.
Right, let's go a little wide. I had a bit of cash come in when some people came in and bought cinnamon that I had, and I was able to get some wheat, and it's I don't unfortunately have more than 5 pounds of honey.
I think I can make that work. It's a good, at least 2.5 gallons. If we really stretch it, that should be enough to serve maybe 50 people. We'll have to.
She looks down and looks a little embarrassed. She says, "It's I'm afraid to even say, but with the siege, I had to pay so much for it." She looks really embarrassed and says, "A gold a pound?" Yeah. I know that's too much. That's too much, but I had to pay really for it. She looks a little surprised. Says, "Oh, you're a saint. Thank you." And you see the little girl is mouthing to her mom in an exaggerated the way kids will, 10 gold? Oh my god.
Oh,
And she's kind of jumping up and down, but not making any sounds, but silent, excited jumping.
oh,
That's super cute.
that is so cute.
Just we surely will. There's still used to be there were plenty of hives around in the Garden District. Now there's just a few, but there's still some folks could get some honey. Most of the flowers are gone, though. People are growing vegetables in their window boxes.
Well, if there's any left over, would you want a little bit of the mead?
Oh, surely. That's that's so generous.
Yes, I can't promise if it'll last. There's some pretty big lads back there, but if there's any left over, I'd be happy to come bring you some.
The lads would drink themselves blind if they could. Sage is flecking through a book.
Because we'll do our best. And she sends Gilly running upstairs, who comes back down with a big jar of honey. Big clay jar. And Gilly says, "We keep it hidden in the sock drawer so no one will find it." Lydia just
You
says,
can't,
"We did until now."
you can't just be giving away the baker's secrets. Unless, of course, that was simply a diversion. Very clever, you.
Lydia said, "No, we're not as sly as that."
Hmm. But of course, that's just what you'd want me to think if you really were that sly. Well, I thank you for your business, and hope to be back sometime soon.
All right, Lydia thanks you, and Gilly says, "Come back soon with more goldies." And Lydia goes, "Don't be like that, Gilly." Like, what? Well, you sound like you're just trying to get their gold. It's like, but I mean, we're a bakery, right? Aren't we supposed to get gold? And he's like, "Well, yeah, but you're not supposed to sound excited about
Sage will close the book and walk over the counter. How many hungry souls walk by here without being able to pay for food?
it." It'd probably be easier to count how many hungry souls walk by here while being able to pay for food. It's next door. They've been mixing their flour with sawdust, or anything they can think of to try to get it out. I just try to give, real bread. I mean, whatever you're eating, it might as well be, it's the same nutrition, right?
I will put
You're eating
5
one
gold.
small real loaf for 2 loaves that are half sawdust.
Yeah, these hard as rock, hardtack things that people can't even eat. Sage will put 5 gold coins on the counter. I'm the captain of Lothar's tower. Deliver rye breads, whole breads.
And she's nodding, waiting for he. It sounded like you were going to continue, so she's sort of waiting for the third thing.
And whatever you make for the tower, set aside the equal amount. Give it to the hungry.
Just, oh, all right, Peony, bless you. You are a true gentlebird, sir. Is that right? I've never addressed an Alan before.
There's no special way to address me. We are all travelers. You run a honest business. Take care of yourselves.
Says, thank you. We will, sir.
You need anything? If anyone gives you any trouble, you come to the captain of Lothar's tower. Peace be upon you.
We will. Yes. Peony bless you. All right, you guys step out. Pierre has been out here just kind of chatting with some people. It seems like he's, even though this is on the other side of town, like people seem to know him. Like, people walk by. Oh, hey, Pierre. And he chats and he looks over. He's like, did you find what you needed?
I think Harvick got
Yeah.
some honey.
Excellent.
I think this should be good enough.
Ordered some fresh bread for the tower. Hopefully we'll get deliveries. Can you make sure that's a
And,
regular thing, Pierre?
Sure. If you can lend me Sigrun and
Good
I
idea, Pierre.
think she likes bread. It's sort of a strange thing. Did you notice what she does with the maize corn kernels? Did you
What
ever
does
see her
she
do that?
do? What? Sage hasn't
Well,
picked up on this.
with the maize
He's
corn
curious.
kernels, I mean, normally you'd grind those into a flour, right? Corn flour, but she puts them in a pot. And then it sounds like something's tearing the roof off the tower.
She makes popcorn.
And then she eats it while listening to people talk and makes comments. Never noticed that before.
Hmm.
It must be a funny thing.
We are birds of a feather. He likes to watch people.
Probably you so more than I.
Oh, me and you might have a couple shades running the same color.
Could be, could be. My mom did have varied tastes. There's no telling.
You are not part Owlin.